Nilqakom lura magħna u kif għattilkom fil-bidu tal-programm illum għandna 3 studenti mill-Verdala International College. Dawn ħadu sem fi proġett mal-JAYE u ħarġu bi prodott. U llum se nkunu nafu iktar dwar l-esperjenza tagħhom, dwar il-prodott u kif marru ovvjament matul din l-esperjenza mal-JAYE. Ħankun qegħda nitkellem bl-Ingliż magħhom għax huma mhux Maltin. I just introduced you to our audience, so first of all, welcome to our TV show and thanks for joining us. How are you, first of all?
I'm great, thank you.
You good?
Yeah,
everyone's good?
Yes,
relaxed, ready to talk about your experience and everything. Let's start from this experience. In fact, I wanted to ask you, how was it, all this experience with JAYE?
Well, generally speaking, the experience has been quite an enjoyable one so far. There have been some ups and downs, there always are, regardless of what you're doing. However, I think we've done a pretty good job at smoothing these out sort of into a generally positive trend, which I'm quite proud of. And I personally enjoyed this a lot because a lot of the time I've been pushed out of my comfort zone. For example, interacting with people that I'm not very well acquainted with and so on, which I'm quite proud of myself for doing this. Of course, this is an educational program at its core. So I think it's very important to mention that I've learned a lot of skills, for example, management skills, time management skills, team working skills, accounting skills, all of these skills that will come in very useful in my future.
Of course.
And of course, this hasn't come without challenge. This has been a challenging few months. However, I think we've done a very good job to overcome this.
Through this experience, everyone that comes here, because I've been interviewing students from JAYE, everyone talks about the life learning curve that obviously you will take something from it for your future. Maybe you can share a bit your experience as well.
Yeah, for me it was once in a lifetime choice for me to join JAYE. There's many skills I've learned too, such as time management, which I really lacked before. In school, I've suffered my whole time with time management. My communication skills definitely improved, but why I think it's such an important brand as JAYE is because it takes you to this business world, and it's very rare for us students to be involved in this in the business world.
Yep.
But
indeed.
Yeah.
And what about you?
Overall, I also found this experience very positive. Of course, there have been ups and downs with the group, arguing what we want to do, what we don't want to do. But we came together as a team and decided what's best for the group and make everyone happy. And overall, the communication that you gain from this is
amazing.
Excellent.
Perfect. Bażikament li qegħdin jgħidu, so that I translate to our audience, li huma jgħidu bażikament huwa li ħarġu b'esperjenza vera sabiħa li ovvjament ħatejnhom fil-futur tagħhom kemm kif jikkomunikaw man-nies jew forsi magħhom infushom ovvjament jew inkella ma' min għandhom jagħmlu l-prodott ħatejnhom ħafna fil-futur. Bażikament dawn huma l-esperjenzi tal-istudenti kollha minn JAYE dejjem ovvjament ikollhom esperjenzi pożittivi. How did you're a team of 5, we said earlier. How did you form your team?
So we're originally best friends out of school and in of school.
It's always better to start off with friends.
There's also 2 other members away, but we're also really good friends. The main reason we've come together was originally in the past years, because I knew him for most of my life. I knew him for 6 years, and we faced challenges across these years together, and we tackled them. And we thought maybe our chemistry would be unmatchable compared to the other competitors.
Perfect. And obviously you had to communicate well between you all of you, and the fact that you were all friends obviously. It's time to tell us about the product. I'm curious to understand what you created. So maybe one of you can tell me exactly. We have the product right here. Għanna il-prodott bażikament li jħolqu huma hawnhekk fuq il-mejda forsi reġija jistgħu. U għandna wkoll fuq l-screens tagħkom kif qegħdin tixxerjaw. Can you tell us a bit about this product?
All right, so Basically, where we came with this idea is basically there's always a great demand for things that hold money and these sort of convenient products. And also, of course, our target audience would be young adults and teenagers who are becoming adults. And I think it's very important to gain organizational skills and finally start organizing your money and all of these things. I think it's a very important thing at this age. So we have decided to create a wallet.
And they brought it up here. That's basically the wallet that they created. Dan huwa bażikament wallet, kreaw wallet. And yes.
And what's so special about it is the fact that it's made out of cork leather, which is inherently sustainable, unlike leather, because leather involves killing animals. Of course, this takes a very long time. However, when you take this material off of the tree, the cork tree on which this grows, is basically the bark. When you remove it, not only does it expose the surface of the tree that releases more oxygen and intakes more carbon dioxide, but it also grows back after some time. So you can basically farm this material. And it's quite very durable, it's flame-proof, waterproof, and all of this. And so we think it created a great quality product.
Very good. Li qed jgħid bażikament huwa li dan il-prodott huwa magħmul minn cork leather li iktar idum u jservi ovvjament bħala materjal. Product well done, it's a really great idea, especially for guys, they don't really know where to put the money and everything. So you've created a good product. And how did you promote it so far? How did maybe people react to it?
Yeah, I'm actually the marketing head of marketing.
It's your job then.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so we've experienced some challenges at the beginning because no one was really purchasing our wallet because we were being a bit boring. We were putting it on our Instagrams, but not really promoting it. But how we gathered actually 15 customers in 2 weeks. We set up this challenge. If you could purchase 15 wallets in a month, we would have a boxing fight, like a proper boxing fight in Slimo. And we knew that there would be sales, and there were sales.
Bażikament li qed jgħid li ovvjament promotjaw u kienu jafu li huwa bżonn illi ovvjament jiġi użat dan il-prodott, allura intlaqa vera tajjeb. And obviously the name of the company WALU is for wallet? I'm thinking, I don't know, yeah?
So value out of your wallet.
Value out of your wallet. That's why you create WALU.
Yeah.
Who came up with the name and how did you manage to come up with this idea? How long did it take? I have so many questions.
Well, initially it was myself and the managing director, who sadly is not here today. He's unwell, I believe. So yeah, we brainstormed about this for quite some time and we didn't really know what exactly to come up with. However, we've put the core values of our business, so bringing value to our customers through a minimalistic wallet, which is good for the environment. And this name just kind of clicked and we agreed on it instantly.
How long did it take you to?
Probably, it took a few days of subconscious thinking. It wasn't exactly active.
Research,
Yeah.
probably. So, bażikament l-isem tawħ value ovvjament bil-wallet ovvjament u l-isem huwa kombinat u kienet jagħmel sens u ħadmu f'teamwork biex ovvjament ħarġu b'dan l-isem tal-kumpanija. I mean, I have so many questions about this experience. How did JAYE help you come up with this company, get you to create this product? How did JAYE affect you?
So mostly the experience was held throughout Zoom meetings. They would explain to us, since it's a competition, they would explain to us the criteria we have to fit, like business plan, marketing, all these things that we have to help with to make sure our company is as good as possible. And these Zoom meetings were held by these JAYE organizers, and they guided us and helped us with any questions we had, and then we know what to do with these these guidances that we
So
received.
they were mainly Zoom meetings, we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did that work for you? Because I do feel myself personally, Zoom meetings, sometimes you need to interact much more on a personal level. Did that affect you somehow, or?
Well, I think it would have been probably a bit better if we did it in person. However, with the circumstances
Because of
COVID-19
COVID and
everything like that. there's not much we can change about it. So rather than dwell on this sort of failure, it would be better to just move on for us. we believe.
Positive.
Exactly, to bring in the positive thoughts. And so I moved on, and I think it worked out quite fine. We met quite a lot of people, which is really what this experience has been about for me, meeting people, navigating the vast world of business, and learning all these networking skills. So I think that this has been, the Zooms have been fine, and I think that they've worked quite well.
Perfect. I mean, diet jgħidu bażikament huwa li ħafna minn mid-drabi kienu jkunu mal-J company through Zoom meetings, ġifieri mhux level personali. Allura ovvjament kienet daqsxejn challenging, però ovvjament ħaduha bħala positive u xorta bqgħu mexxin. What type of challenges, apart from this Zoom meeting, maybe it was a bit challenging, what type of challenges did you encounter that made you think, wow, I really grew from this challenge, and you took it as a positive, maybe?
Well, we've had a number of business-related challenges, of course, COVID-19 mainly arising from that.
Of course.
For example, our suppliers and things like this. However, personally, I have encountered the challenge of time management. Sometimes it can be quite hard to balance a social life while maintaining good grades and staying on top of your assignments and all your work, your tests and grades. And all of this in conjunction with JAYE, it can be quite a lot sometimes. So sometimes you just need to relax and really almost meditate. And I've learned this sort of time management techniques, a variety of them, a lot of different note-taking techniques to maximize my productivity. And yeah, I think overall it's made me more prepared for the future as an adult. So I think overall this has been a very good outcome.
Perfect. Any comments from you?
Yeah, so as the operational manager, one of my main challenges was to find the product or to find the material to make our product. So with COVID-19 in the EU, it was very difficult to find the cork leather online. And we didn't want to go abroad since we had to face tariffs, customs, all these complicated financial things. And we're only teenagers, so we can't really do that properly. So luckily, we found a solution to this in Portugal, where we could import cork leather from there.
Perfect, very well, very well. Bażikament li qegħdin jgħidu għal kellhom ovvjament challenges minħabba ovvjament il-pandemija, flok sifru użaw alternattivi differenti biex ovvjament iġibu il-prodott il-cork leather u ovvjament minna ħadu mill-challenges li kellhom ovvjament dejjem kibru. Would you recommend this experience, one final question, to other students?
Yeah, definitely. For me, I definitely recommend every youngster to get involved in this, because the business world normally starts when you're 20, after uni. But what I like about
I'm
JAYE,
done then.
yeah, no. Yeah.
But it's never too late. Never too late.
Never
But
too
it's true. The younger you start, the better it is.
Yeah, and yeah, it gets you more prepared for the big
Of course.
business world.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Also, it looks really good on your CV for universities.
Definitely. It shines brighter.
Yeah, it's
Of
an
course.
extracurricular, and it helps you in the business world. So if you want to go there for the universities, it'll look excellent.
Perfect.
I'd like to add something as well. I think it's very important in young people, especially teenagers and young adults, to nurture their entrepreneurship skills and develop them at as young an age as possible, because I think it will be very useful for their future, regardless of what industry they work in. I think these skills, time management, all of this, these are great skills to have, and to move into this sort of business world at a young age is very good. And I would definitely recommend any student at this age to look into this program and not overlook it, because often business management programs in schools, educational systems, IB, A levels, they don't offer this kind of interpersonal experience where you get to collaborate with these people. It's often just in a classroom with a notebook. That's not what business is about. This is more realistic.
Perfect. Bażikament li qalu biex ovvjament summarize qed jgħidu li l-esperjenza tagħhom mal-JAYE jirrakkomandaw għal iż-żgħażagħ oħrajn għal min huwa interessat u qiegħed id-dar forsi qegħdin jissegwuna u tridu għandkom kurjożità jekk tidħlux mal-JAYE kienet esperjenza vera sabiħa għalihom. u ta' valur li twil li ħatejnhom ħafna fil-futur tagħhom u ovvjament fis-CV, fil-ħajja tal-business u kollox. Thank you very much for being here and for sharing your experience today with us and with our audience, and I wish you best of luck with this product. It's very good and it looks great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.